Welcome back to Feel Good Fridays, where each week I share a low-lift wellness tip meant to make you feel good minute by minute, day by day. And today, your tip is pay attention to how the food you eat makes you feel. Well, pay attention to how everything makes you feel, but let's start with food. So story time. For about the last 8 months, I have been on a journey to fix my digestion, because even though I was eating super healthy, every time I would eat, I would feel bloated and gassy and just generally uncomfortable and miserable. And I couldn't understand why it was happening, because I was prioritizing fiber and I was eating a lot of vegetables and fruits and making sure that I was getting a lot of nutrition in my diet. And even at one point, all of the witchy women of Instagram and the hot girls of Instagram were saying, eat garlic every day. You have to eat garlic every day. It's the very best thing you can eat. And if you eat it also with honey, then it makes it easier to kind of get down. And I was like, okay, I'm in. Let's eat garlic every day. And so and then on top of my discomfort, I was also getting this horrible upper abdominal pain that made it so that I would have to cancel classes. And so I'm like, if I'm doing everything right, like I'm eating healthy, I'm eating garlic and raw honey, which are natural antibiotics and antibacterial and kill infections and all of that stuff, why am I having all of these horrible symptoms? And then through some research, I found SIBO, and I was like, wow, that really sounds like exactly what I have. And come to find out, garlic and honey are two of the things that exacerbate the symptoms of SIBO. And so I found the FODMAP diet, which is the diet that kind of helps you figure out if you have SIBO or IBS. And when I tell you, as soon as I started eating based on the guidelines of the FODMAP diet, all of my symptoms went away. So my point with all of this is healthy is subjective. There is no one right way to do things. I know there's a lot of people on this platform saying you have to eat this much protein and you have to eat this much fiber and you have to do this and you have to do that and it'll fix all of your problems. That's just not true, because each individual has their own set of needs and possible restrictions and things that they should have and things that they shouldn't have. And so to come on this platform and just say, this is the right way, is, I find, to be very irresponsible. And I think a lot of people lean on that instead of trusting their own intuition and their own feelings in their body. So my advice to you, in order to really make you feel good, is to pay attention to how the foods you eat make you feel and listen to your body. So, some people really like to start their day with protein. Some people like to start it with fiber. Some people like to fast. Some people like to start it with green juice. Just do what works for you. Don't listen to what everybody's saying. This is the right way. There is science that can back up anybody's claim. I used to do the bulletproof diet and I was like into all the science behind it. And then I met this woman that only ever ate fruits and vegetables with no fat, no salt, nothing. And she's like, and there's a bunch of science to back this up. And I was like, holy shit, there's science to back up anything. And so the thing is, you just need to listen to the science of your body. If you eat something and then a half hour later you feel bloated and yucky and not so great, stop eating that thing. If you eat something and then for the rest of the day you have great sustained energy and you feel like you can conquer the world, keep eating that thing. And just through process of elimination, find the right way for you. There's no one right way, there's only the right way for you. And that might evolve and change as you evolve and change. And so don't be attached to one certain way to do things. You're allowed to change, because your body is a constantly evolving organism. So anyway, that's our long-winded Feel Good Fridays for this week, and I'll see you in the next one.